Ooh, Flyman ran.
102.3 The Beat, Cincinnati's home for hip hop, R&B, and the Breakfast Club. The Taryn Bland back for another episode of The Bland Conversations. Right here next to me in studio, a guy I've been following for a little while now, since the J-Dub days. We got 2B's in the building from Real Fam.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
How we feeling, man?
Man, working. Appreciate all opportunities, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure.
So for the listeners and viewers, just tell people a little bit how you get your start in music, and why did you change your name from J-Dub from when I first got introduced to you to 2B's?
Well, what it was like I had did the little battle thing, and then it was like everybody was dubbed something at the time, and it was like it wasn't original to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I couldn't be just J-Dub, like, oh, you dub something, or no, the other dub, like, nah. So I just incorporated the D-U-B-B and took the 2B's and just ran with it. Because it's still people to this day that still call me Dub, but it's like, it's 2B's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what you think is if you had to compare, what would we say the difference is between J-Dub and 2B's?
2B's is more growth. J-Dub was more so just trying to figure it out. Now that I'm in my 2B stage, I done more so grew. Like, I done grew into the person that I am. I know more.
Okay. So how did you ultimately get your start in music? And what made you want to pursue a career in music?
It started with my cousin. We used to be up in Price Hill. He just told me, like, man, rap to this. It was like a Tupac Renegade, or I think that was Jay-Z Renegade beat. And I guess he just seen I had the potential and flow, like, and I just took it and ran with it. And once we got into like high school, that's when the fan base kicked in. It was like, okay, yeah, we got something. So I just took it and ran with it after that.
Is that video still out there? Or the song out there? Is that still out there somewhere?
Man, if you could find a tissue with the cassette tape, they still play them?
I mean, I know I still got something that play cassette tape.
Yeah, if you find something that can play a cassette tape, it's probably still out there, for sure.
So who would you say, I say you hopped on Jay-Z's Renegade, would you say like he would be like one of your musical influences ultimately, or?
Yeah, but it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Drake head, so I don't.
Okay.
It go Drake, then everybody else can fall in line with me.
Now, like I say, I've been following you for a little minute, and I remember just basically the ground up. Now, is Ground Up still around? Is that what Real Fam has become now, or like what happened with Ground Up? I remember Ground Up was.
It was more so like guys in the neighborhood from McHenry, and it was like all street guys basically, and we try to basically take the street term out of it and turn it into something bigger than that. And then it was like as time passed, it's like everybody had their own different visions on what they wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like me and my cousin Dion, it's like we just was already family anyway, so we just took it upon ourselves to just make it something that was just about family and grow from that.
Mm-hmm.
And we just took it and ran from that. But shout out to those guys. Like, I still mess with some of those guys in the hood, you know.
How many of you are with Real Fam? How many artists was on Real Fam with you?
3 artists.
3 artists.
You have Selfish, you got Third Bang, and then you have me, 2B's.
What do you think separate? What do you think makes y'all special and makes y'all stand out compared to any other label that came through Cincinnati?
I mean, we different. Like, then at the end of the day, we all gonna put in the work, and then it's like we all have different attitudes, different energy. Like, we just bring something different to the table as a whole, like everybody as a whole, and no one is bigger than no one. Like, we all work to get to the same goal, like, as a whole, as Real Fam.
How you think? How would you describe somebody who just discovered your music for the first time? How would you explain your music? Like, what type of music would you say you make?
I make reality music, like stuff people go through day by day. It's not a song that you couldn't listen to or take, be like, oh yeah, I felt that, or I can relate to that. versus the fabricated music. Like, it's cool when you make nice, good music, but I make reality music, something you go through day by day. I just ate the chips. I just ate breakfast. Oh yeah, I felt that. Like, that's the type of music I make. Soul music.
Now, do you not necessarily like it's because it's never not to be true and authentic to you, but just for example, just being in this radio industry, it may not be like what the corporate heads, the main people in corporate America may not want to push, like this. Like I said, the reality music, and
Right.
when that necessarily come to radio hits, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, you still can do like the reality music and still make it hits. It just don't make it fabricated. Like,
Mm-hmm.
versus like it still could be a hit and you still like, oh yeah, this I could tell he living like that versus something like, oh man, he cap. But it sound good.
Yeah.
Like, nah, it sound good and we living it. Like that's what it is on my journey.
See, now that's interesting how you say like you could say like you see he's living it, basically coming up from like say we grew up where before social media basically,
Mm-hmm.
and now social media. How do you think like how's your take on social media like when it comes to music basically like because now as I said back then when growing up your favorite rapper or artist said they're doing this and that you necessarily couldn't see or they couldn't prove it. Now social media, everybody like they say they want to do this or that. They trying to prove that they really do this and that, like being real with themselves.
Yeah, but it's like on social media, nobody's showing their failures either. But at the
Right.
end of the day, social media is helping people because it's like with people platforms is how they're gaining revenue too. So I don't discredit the social media game. Shoot, I be on social media popping my stuff. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like, that's how people generate revenue. So shout out to all the little apps.
Now, what's your I said you say you make real music that like people can relate to. What's your process like going into the studio? Like, how do you decide? What, for example, song I fuck with you put out a few months ago. You paid homage to Scally with that I'm alright.
Mm-hmm.
What was your process like? Say in making that song particular?
It was more so what I was going through. Like I be going through real life personal problems and situations, and then at the end of the day, you still gotta tell yourself like I'm gonna be alright. I'm alright at the end of the day, and then like I'm alright is just one of the city top songs. Like if you know, like when Team Millie was doing their thing, that was one of they bangers on there, and it's like I couldn't do nothing but reincarnate that. Just me saying I'm alright and not think of that. Like it wouldn't have been right.
Yeah,
I wish I could have did something like with Scally on that, but they said he was locked up at the time. But shout out to Scally, I mean Team Millie for that joint. I remade that though for them, man. In the city.
And that's what I salute you for doing that, because you know the narrative around Cincinnati, oh, we a hating ass city, like nobody fuck with nobody in the city. But you, like I said, you actually like paying homage to another artist
Facts.
in the city. So I got to salute you for you've been doing that. Take time to do that, because I don't think no one's done that.
They scared to do it. That's something that the city's scared to do. They scared to shout out other people. Like that's something that Real Fan we always do. We gave credit when credit was due to other artists, and even if you ain't did nothing that involved music, like you doing something positive, like we gave credit to that. That's what we do over here at Real Fan.
Now, ultimately, how do you think? Like I say, y'all doing it over Real Fan. That's a start. That's a beautiful start. But how do you think ultimately we can change the narrative around the whole city, like where we can get others to start showing love to other people who's doing positive things for the city?
I mean, we can only just set the trend and hope that they follow. Like that's all we doing is just moving forward what we got going on, and if people see what we got going on and they take heed of it, come on board. Like we ain't pushing people away because y'all want to come on board. Let's go. We all one band, one sound. Let's do it. The more the merrier. But a lot of people don't think like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the more people we can get to think like that, let's do this.
Now we in the third quarter. By the end of the fourth quarter, what could people expect? Like y'all, I mean, Real Fan, y'all been dropping crazy. Almost, little kid around that time, but almost like the master feel like y'all dropping shit almost every other week or every week. Like every time I see y'all got a new visual out, y'all got a new project pushing. How many more projects can we expect in 2022?
Well, I'm about to get ready for one of the dopest projects. I'm about to drop my project King of Cincinnati. It's gonna come with a book. It's gonna come with a documentary. We're gonna release in theaters. We're going all the way up for this one. This one we're gonna go crazy on this one. So this one for the books right here.
King of Cincinnati.
King of Cincinnati.
How you
Hey.
coming? How you feeling? You
Yeah.
like you're King of Cincinnati?
I mean, take it. I mean, they could take
Take
it how
how
they
they
want
want
to
to,
take
right?
it. I ain't necessarily saying that me alone, just the king. It's just the way my lifestyle was set up. I feel like I do king stuff. My lifestyle is a king. Like only a king can overcome what I came. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm the king of Cincinnati. Like King of Cincinnati is me. 2B's.
Like I said, they take it how they want to take it, right?
Take it how you want to take it.
Now, I fuck with Real Fam. I was in attendance when y'all did the show back in May at Reminisce. It was a Real Fam party where all y'all was performing. Y'all had that motherfucker lit.
Crazy show.
Hey, do the text. If y'all know how to hit that shit, I gotta get over here with my brothers and them. I apologize, y'all. I know how to hit that shit. Let's turn it up, y'all.
During the point of that show, you started to break down in tears for
Oh,
a
you
minute.
remember that part?
Yeah. That's what. Hey, that's what. I'm very observant. Very observant.
Yeah.
Was that a moment that you reflected on? People not know it's a tough time in life. You lost a mother of your child.
Yeah.
Was that one of those moments like all that emotion just came over you and it's like
Yeah, it was more so like a celebration though, cause it's like just to see everybody singing it and knowing everything like word for word without me even having to rap in the mic, like, it hit different, like, and it just showed like I really been grinding, and they respect my grind and just like I said, the real music it just hit different versus making up something.
so. I want to send my condolences to you and your family, the rest of your family dealing with that, and no way should ever have to go through that.
Sure.
But how's that changed you not only as an artist but as a man?
Man, just a lot for real. Like you learn a lot. Like I go from getting meals made for me, you know what I mean, to learn I gotta make the meals and do everything for you and your daughter, then have more kids and learn how to grow with new relationships. Like, oh man, it's tough for real. But I mean, that's why I say like I'm the king. That's only a king can overcome what I went through, man.
How you say you making meals? What would you say your go-to meal right now that you can make, that you can throw down? Like, can't nobody fuck with me when it come to this one meal.
Man, they call me the chicken king, so I'm gonna say chicken.
Fried.
Man, any style. That's why they say the king, man.
Next time you doing chicken, I'm gonna let me know. Come through. Let me
For sure.
see if that's real. If that's real or fabricated.
Oh man, no cut.
Now, like I said, we went back and talk about the music overall. What's your overall view on the music scene in the city? Because you seen it, like I said, you seen it back in the day where it was really like the Team Millie days, the beat gang, where everybody had their crews, to what it is now. What's your overall take from the music scene from what it was to what it is now?
Man, this new Cincinnati, man, it's lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mess with everybody, man. It's lit. From the west side to the east side to uptown, downtown, man, it's lit. Everybody. I'm rocking with everybody. I ain't seen nobody miss yet. So I'm rocking with everybody. New Cincinnati lit, if you ask me. We been lit, we gonna stay lit. That's just what it is.
Now, what was your take on that little discrepancy or that little hiccup when the Not Cincinnati record when that came out? What was your first take on it?
I be so like I got tunnel vision. When people start doing stuff like that, I don't even see it. Like I probably listen to it just probably once or twice, both sides. Because at the end of the day, it's like I don't feed into that type of energy. Because I got people from uptown, downtown, east side. Like some of my biggest artists that reach out to me be from uptown, like other sides like that. Like I don't feed into that energy. That'd be goofy on my behalf. Like I lose my type of fan, basically. I get love for them type. I mean, Larry Smith, Vay Larry, and them, Campaign D's, and them, like, I get love from them. Like, I ain't finna, We all one. And it's lit. New Cincinnati.
Let's talk about these few shows before you got upcoming. This month can't believe October already. Damn. You got a show with Finesse 2 Times October 23rd, OTR Live.
It's lit. Let me get that.
Tell people where they can go get cop tickets from and how to come out to support, show love.
Oh, man, they got the tickets at Hard to Knock, at, I want to say Exclusive, and then y'all can go reach out to anybody that y'all see post on the flyer, anything about booths, anything. And then we got the Halloween party on the 30th with variety of artists for the teens. Since the teens never got nothing to do and nowhere to go party at, y'all come party and have a safe venue and go back home safe with the real fam guys. Like, that's what it is, man. We going up the whole month of October.
Damn, you do say that. The teens, they really ain't got nowhere they can go now. They shut everything down.
And they get to come party with real fam. The safe way and the fun way.
Ticket same way. Anybody with a flyer, they can just hit them up for tickets.
Hit them up.
Now, when's this King of Cincinnati supposed to be? When you plan on releasing it?
I want to drop it around my birthday. My birthday is December 7th. You know what I mean? I went through a lot of everything in my life in that December stage, so that's a good time for me to drop it.
It's all gonna be one, like I said, book.
Yeah. Documentary, book. Release it in theaters. We're gonna holler at everybody that we need to holler at and make sure everything is done the right way and present it to the public.
All right. Tell everybody where they can find you at, follow you on all social media platforms.
Y'all can find me at all platforms at 2B's _official. Let's do this, run it up, everything real fam. Hashtag, let's do this.
Appreciate you stopping through, chopping it up with me.
For sure, man. Appreciate y'all, man. It's a great opportunity, man. Hey.
Before we get out of here, I do this at the end of every show. Just to give you a few questions called a pop quiz. You just answer to the best of your ability.
For sure.
First thing I do or think about when I wake up.
Shit, my kids and how I'm gonna get back home.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Favorite chili spot around town?
Gold Star.
Favorite Cincinnati Bengal of all time?
Joe Burrow. Joe Shiesty.
Already.
That's what it is.
For a year, if you could only listen to 3 albums for an entire year, what would they be?
If I don't listen to 3 albums for a whole year, or if I'm gonna listen to 3 albums.
If you could only listen to 3 albums for a whole year.
Is it Drake? Either one. Long as it's Drake. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't care which album it is.
Any 3.
Any 3 for the whole year, long as it's Drake.
Dion could pick on me going Drake.
Any year. He love Drake. He on Drake bad as me. Can't wait for him to pick it out. And I'm gonna sit back and chill.
If I could have a superpower, what would it be?
Boy, I punch a person's jaw across the street, power. Boy.
You could do that already.
Nah, I want to really see their jaw go across the street. That's a superpower, for real. Like, not just, like, oh, his jaw across the street. Yeah. Powers, buddy. King.
Like I say, you got some people you really could do that to right now. I see what you answer that.
Man, that's a whole nother interview. Jaw's already across the street in my head, so you even gave me the power.
My name is 2B's, and I am a
artist. You know what I mean? An artist who was soon to be on the top of them charts. For sure.
There you have it. King Cincinnati, expecting date December 7th. Make sure y'all copy those tickets for the shows October 23rd with Finesse 2 Times, then the Halloween Team Bash October 30th.
For sure. We going up the real fan way. Hey.
This has been The Bland Conversations right here on 102.3 The Beat, thebeatcincy.com. Till next time, we out.